Welcome back to another episode of House of Aquarius podcast. This is your favorite Aquarius here, Make a Wish, back to bring you something new. So, I've been thinking for a little while, and it's about time to start addressing some of these relationship things that I'm coming into contact with. And I have a lot of people who are my friends in real life who like to watch my episodes of my show and don't always feel that they gotta see or hear what they have to hear. So it's time to actually put some information out. Everything I do, I keep everything in full confidentiality aside from the situation. And we're going to talk a little bit about these situations here now so that you guys can understand and apply these things to your own personal relationships with your lives, especially if you or other signs of which I'm speaking of. In this situation today, we are talking about a Cancerian woman's problems, okay? And this one is going to be interesting because of the fact that as I was speaking with this woman, a lot of things that she was saying just screamed Cancerian woman. All right, so getting into this, the situation is like this. This woman is in a situationship with a man. She has been chasing this guy for quite some time. And typically the way Cancerian people work are once they have you supposedly in their sights or inside their circle of people that they're interested in, they have an issue with possessiveness. And once they feel that you are inside their circle, once you're inside their maze and their trap, like I said in my Cancerian podcast episode, Cancerian Sun Sign podcast episode, once you're in the maze, you have a hard time getting out. And they have a hard time letting go. So the feelings, because this is a water sign, and water signs, of all the signs of the zodiac, are the people who tend to have a lot more emotional drive behind their efforts in regards to, especially dealing with other people. Cancer is a sign that loves to nurture, and they love to feel secure and find some place to put their loyalty to. In the situation, like I said, this woman was chasing this guy per se, and for several months, and they got to the point to where their friendship budded into something more. It blossomed into something that became a friends with benefits situation. With this situation, because no matter what, this is one thing that I'm a firm believer of. Anytime you're in a situation with friends with benefits, either party, one or the other, or both, someone is going to gain more feelings and emotions for the other person than the other. And then it becomes a situation of wanting more and wanting to be secure. Cancerian women are one of the signs in the zodiac who love, cherish, adore the idea of being in a relationship. They're all about security. Water signs typically tend to be more like earth signs. They're always looking for that stability. And even more so because this is a woman. So she desires that, not necessarily the ring for the situation, but that security of knowing that she has the claim publicly and everywhere else for this man. And this is where, if this is my TikTok episode, this is where the falling off begins, because of whatever reason, this man is in a situation, he is not committal. He is not willing to give his all emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever reality we're talking about here, to this woman, but he is able to get some of the milk from the cow. If you know the term, why buy the cow when you're getting the milk for free? That situation applies here. Well, it's what me being on the outside looking in, getting just one side of the story and going from what I'm seeing. In the situation, he is getting what he wants from her, but she's not getting what she wants from him fully. So right now she's in a nice little segment of where she is settling for what she can get to hopefully get closer to something more happens down the line. And that is a very dangerous situation. And that's actually, Cancerian people are the ones who are more than likely, put like this, they are top 3 in the zodiac to be able easily to be taken advantage of in regards to relationships and love and that kind of stuff, because of when they opened up the trust tunnel outlet, whatever, to let someone in, and they latch on, and it's hard for them to let go. There are a couple signs that are like that. Taurus being another one. Can't think right now. Taurus, Cancer, someone else. I can't think right now. Sorry. I'm a little hot right now. I don't know why I'm hot. But these once they become possessive of that person, Scorpio, that's one too. They become they don't want to let go. And it's actually one thing that's actually known for a typical Cancerian person. They have a hard time letting go and cherish things for a very long amount of times. They're very, very into sun sign only here, like history and memorabilia, old nostalgic shit from like generations ago or whatever, who passed down the family. They like to hold onto that stuff. And they can be hoarders for that reason too. Easier to become hoarders for that reason too, yeah, in this situation, like I said, she's having issues. Oh, that's another thing too. Because as I was coaching her a while back about this, I was trying to give her the inkling, because I know what she wanted and I know what she's going for, but I try to tell her to stand firm on the ground to try and make the man commit to you more before you start giving too much of yourself out there. Because that's how you minimize your hurting in a situation like this. In a relationship, if you show all your cards on the table, you cannot trust the other person to verify, to show their hand too. And that's the issue we deal with. And you don't want to be taken advantage of. And regardless if I know both sides of the party, or both people in the party situation or not, whoever's talking to me, I'm going to give them the best advice possible. Same with my wife. She asked me a way long time ago, we had some problems. Not going to say long time, but long enough. But we had some problems. I told her, oh, yeah, if I was you, I would tell you, if I was giving advice to you, I would tell you, you should probably leave me. And then we're together, though, we work things out, however things up. But like I said, that part's irrelevant. I try to give my best advice to whoever I'm talking to. In the situation here, I was telling her that she needs to stand her ground a little further for herself, so she can force the man to show more or give more, so she can feel safer and being more secure in the situation. And then we just separated for a little bit, and I come back to the situation, and now she is in, I would like to call a what's that word in the phrase? Friends with benefits, exclusive friends with benefits. That's what I like to say. Definitely coming from her side. From his side, I cannot confirm or deny anything, because I literally have no idea. Nor does it matter. Because right now, in regards to this woman here, I would like her to, she's happy where she's at, for what she's telling me, but I don't feel that that's the full happiness, because of the fact that she's not getting what she really wants. I know she wants that fear of lockdown, you know what I'm saying? Cuff up link type of situation, saying, this is my man, we're going to walk around town, fucking skipping through the fields and meadows, shit like that in public. But that can't be the case right now, because for whatever reason it's not happening. So in that situation, this is what I would say in regards to that is ask for more up front. If you're in a situation like this, make sure that you are trying to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, the only person who can guarantee you get what you want in a situation is yourself. So you have to learn how to properly negotiate and all the other jazz for you, on your behalf. No lawyers present, But yeah, in this situation for her, the issues are just as pure sunshine only, is that she has issues letting go of the person she's in. Not saying that she has to let go, but her emotional drive her to not let go even further. And she made some choices that are not necessarily the best interest for her in the long term. And she needs to not let her need to feel secure and to nurture this guy in a relationship, because Cancerian people do amazing relationships when they're actually going right, because they're nurturers. They want to feel, tend to romanticize, and just love the person of 100% loyalty. That's how they are. She can't let those three Cancerian needs of her drive her to make decisions that are not in her best interest. Long term. Short term, yes, you might get what you want, but long term, no. That's a big no. So, all that being said, I actually do hope you guys enjoyed this little dissection. I'm going to try to do a little more of these implementations into the podcast. But some of them I got to be careful of, because this is some personal information to some people. And of course, I'm not saying no names or anything like that, but I don't want no one to ever feel like I'm putting their information on blast. Even though I'm putting the information on blast, but let's not talk about them directly. You know what I'm saying? So, I have plenty of situations. And if I die, get stabbed one day in the alleyway, you see me somewhere on the news, you know what happened. But as always, my friends, hope you guys like this information. I look forward to doing more of these. Let me know in the comments below if you got anything out of this situation that might actually help you out in the future, or someone you know is in a situation that can relate to this. Share this along with them. I much appreciate that, because it helped me help them, help you, help others, all like jazz. You know what I'm saying? So, as always, my friends, stay classy, be you, make a wish, out.